Hey, what's up? It's Watching the Watchers. Darts here. Yes, it's 2020 and the first video of the year. Where the heck have I been? Well, my friends, I've been busy. Working overtime to pay for dentistry and other stuff. I mean, I've got this tooth that needs a £450 half crown. And I guarantee it's going to work. The guy seems to be fairly confident, but bearing in mind I've already been to the same dentist practice. It's a new dentist apparently, but you know, the other dentist got sacked because she was so rubbish. Basically, she glued my two teeth on the right hand side together, and but this tooth here, she worked on it about 3 times in a row, and she's the third dentist to try and work on this damn tooth. So as you can imagine, that's pretty annoying. But I might do a whole separate video on the corruption of dentistry from my own personal experience, which I've experienced over the last, I don't know, say decade, where people seem, or the dentists seem to be taking the right, well, ripping me off for my money, basically. I don't think you get any better treatment with the NHS. Oh no. Anyway, there's loads of stuff I've been wanting to do videos on, and there's actually loads of audio recorded. Actually, from over 6 months ago. Maybe I'll leave like a little playlist of tell you about it. If you don't know much about the channel, or you've not been following for a little bit, you know, they give you like these videos will kind of give you a little, I don't know, a filler, if you like, what's been going on. You know, I like to focus on, you know, the news or hunting for shills. Sorry. Or you know, questioning the news, and basically making videos on anything that might be satanic, that's blatantly obvious, and poisoning our children and other people as well. Maybe making a video after doing 10-hour shift today and an 11-hour shift yesterday, and cycling 5 miles to work and from work on a broken push bike, because the push bike I've got that needs to be fixed has no wheels. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to today's video. Just give me a little bit of a background. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of stuff that's been recorded, mostly audio wise, and some of it's like 6 months old. And you know, I keep saying to myself, look, I'm going to get that made and get that video done, and it just doesn't quite happen. Yeah. So I've got loads of ideas for the channel, just carry on same as usual for 2020. That's if the world doesn't blow up. So I've got several things I want to do videos on, which I've already done videos on before in the past. Interestingly, a lot of the American TV shows, the suspect American TV shows like RuPaul Drag Race and The Masked Singer, both videos of which got striked or removed or blocked by YouTube for saying stuff about RuPaul. Yeah, so that's another reason why I don't bother uploading videos about pop stars, pop videos, even though the Satanism is so blatant right now. It's actually ridiculous. I mean, there's a really popular song at the moment that's going, what's the lyrics? Hey, what you say? Tell me how you doing. Hard as hell! Kind of annoying, it plays all the time on the radio. So, you get a lot of lyrics at the moment talking about hell, and basically talking about fallen angels and stuff like that. A bit like, what's it? Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande doing their kind of fallen angel dance, the black wings. What's it? Don't call me angel, don't call me angel. And it's like, if you listen to the lyrics of that song, it is basically talking about fallen angels and some sort of biblical hint in there, sort of references, as they always do. But I'll say that for another video. Today, let's talk about World War III. Yes, because we march into 2020 and they predicted, like me and hundreds of other people, thousands of other people, blatantly saw this coming, something would happen. where America would invade Iran or start some sort of war with Iran, and here we go. 1 year later, from my video about that about this time last year, saying it's blatantly obviously. Yeah, that's okay to say that now. That's in the dictionary of watching the watchers. So I'll just, for a laugh, well, it's not very funny, but, you know, let's try and find a bit of humour. Me and a few people at work were talking about this today, and she was like, "Oh, it's just so depressing." Oh, I said, "We are, you know, they are going on about World War III. They are actually terming it as World War III this time. You know, I mean, they have been on the news before on the BBC talking World War III, and well, they had the story on. I think it was on ITV. They had a story a couple of years ago talking about how there's too many people on the planet, and they were having like a debate between these three people. And the talk about overpopulation stops. They come up with some solutions as how to deal with overpopulation. And then the next story directly after that is about World War III. But they don't connect the talking about depopulation with this World War III talk. It's supposed to be for your subconscious and your sheeple brains to click that together in the head. You know, I find it quite interesting how they have this talk about overpopulation and the solutions to overpopulation, and then separate story. Oh, that's great. We just spoke about this, and then let's talk about the next subject. Are we near to World War III? And then they talk about that and make debates about how we're near World War III, blah blah blah, but don't mention the fact that an answer to depopulation would be a World War III. Anyway, I think I should find that actually be kind of interesting to break that down. I can't remember if they were wearing any like propaganda clothing, because usually when you know, you see these war propaganda or royal propaganda stories, they'll always be wearing the orange, and orange will be prominent, like on prominent display. You know, you haven't seen the video about orange, the cult of orange and stuff like that. I've got a playlist. Excuse me, I've got a chest infection. Another reason why I've not been uploading the videos. Yeah. So whenever they got war propaganda and royal propaganda as well, like they always use orange, or they wear orange, or have an orange prominent on display in centre view. The camera focuses on it. Yeah. But, anyway, let's read this story now. I was just going to type in Iran missile attacks. Yeah. But I thought, hold on, let's just put Iran World War III talks 2020. And here we go with the story 1 hour ago from one mainstream media outlet, Express, which is a newspaper in the UK. And it looks like it's not the only people doing it. Daily Express, 2 videos about World War III, going on about that. CBNC.com, cyber attack and proxy violence warnings as Iran threatens nightmare. World War III, Dubai safe. Yeah, so Express is really pushing the World War III thing. Iran, blah 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 blah. World War III, independent. Are we at war with Iran? Blah blah blah. World War III starts, The Sun. So all the mainstream newspapers seem to be jumping on this. World War III has begun. But if anyone was going to, well, if he wanted to find an official time period for World War III to have started, it would have been 9/11, basically, and then 7/7 in the UK as well. That's when it all started off. You had this sort of never-ending war and terror and the takeover of the East. Blah blah blah. Let's read this news story then. Now, I haven't seen this news story, so let's read it. World War III, is World War III happening? Has World War III been declared? World War III fears were triggered once again yesterday. Go away. Go away. Thank you. World War III. Yeah, thank you. Don't need you. Shut up. Wasting my data. Hello. Go away. Thanks. World War III fears were triggered once again yesterday after US President Donald Trump approved a US-led drone strike in Iraq, which killed Iran's top general, Qasem Soleimani. Has World War III been declared? World War III fears ignited yesterday after the US-led airstrike killed Iran's most decorated military leader Salami. The strike, which took place in Baghdad as the general left the capital city airport in an escort, has prompted a severe reaction from Iran's leadership, who promised swift revenge against US aggressors. Aggressors? That's a new word. Is World War III happening? In the wake of the US drone strike, World War III is trending on Twitter, with millions worried about the assassination could spark the chain of events ending in full-scale combat. General Salami's death was this decisive blow for Iran, which lost both its top military strategist and one of its most influential political figures. The general led Quds unit of Iranian Revolutionary Guard. Wow, lots of dyslexia, big words here. A shadowy military intelligence outfit responsible for extending Iran's influence abroad. Wow. To be continued in part 2. Wow, amazing. It's World War III, guys. Let's get ready. Let's go.